The English working Cocker Spaniel, a beloved dog breed by many, known for their lively personality, bubbly charm and impressive hunting skills. But where did they come from, and what is it truly like to own one? The English working Cocker Spaniel, like all dogs, originate from their ancestors, the wolf. These ferocious animals were domesticated by men in northern Eurasia sometime between 14,000 and 29,000 years ago. Men would sneak into wolf dens and steal the pups and then raise them. This caused wolves to be domesticated, and through selective breeding we have now got hundreds of different dog breeds across the world today. The Cocker Spaniel dog breed, however, originates from Spain as far back as the 14th century. By the 1800s they were divided into two groups, one for companionship and the other for hunting. The Cocker Spaniel is a very popular dog used for hunting and got their name due to their iconic skills in hunting woodcocks. In 1892 they finally became a recognised dog breed, and by 1946 the American Kennel Club officially recognised the American Cocker Spaniel and the English Cocker Spaniel as two different dog breeds. Throughout the coronavirus pandemic, lots of people wanted a dog to help get them through lockdown, and the Cocker Spaniel was the most popular choice. Before COVID, an English working Cocker Spaniel pedigree dog would cost between £700 to £1,500, depending on the breeder. During COVID, the prices skyrocketed, and the lowest price was around £1,500, whilst the highest price would come to a whopping £4,000. Once the world started to transition back to its normal state, lots of new owners realised that they don't have what it takes to own a dog, whether it was due to time or money, and unfortunately, lots of dogs have been placed in kennels ever since, waiting for a new owner. In modern day, the prices have since gone down and back to normal. Cocker Spaniels are still used as companions and also for their hunting skills, and they are highly adored and loved around the world. Holly is a young woman who owns two English Cocker Spaniels, Woody and Jessie. Woody is 7 years old, he is very loyal and is quite a cautious dog. Jessie is 2 years old, she is adventurous, likes to play and has lots of energy.
Waking up early to walk the dogs can be a bit difficult, but eventually you get used to it, your body gets used to it. I think people think it's quite challenging, but it's not as hard as everyone says it is. Owning two dogs can be quite expensive, especially if they're Cocker Spaniels. This can be their food, their treats, their toys. When I first got Jessie, Woody wasn't very keen. He kept growling at her and not being very nice, but now they're like best friends and they get along very, very well. I personally enjoy having dogs. They're like having a little best friend in the house. They're not like other pets. They're always there to comfort you. They bring me a lot of happiness, and whenever I'm feeling down, they're always there to cheer me up. Jessie! I would recommend someone having a Cocker Spaniel, but not if you have a really busy life, because they need a lot of attention, they need a lot of walks, just like any dog really. So if you're not a busy person, then I definitely recommend getting a Cocker Spaniel. Woody's a really well behaved dog. He's quite shy at times, he doesn't like violence, fighting, arguing. He's just quite laid back. He's really nice to have around the house. Jessie's quite different to Woody. In her own little way, she's a big ball of energy. Seeing her little tail wag, it's so cute. She's just a ball of energy, and again, she's really nice to have around the house.
"6:30 a.m. This is the time Holly wakes up every single morning. She likes to get up early so she can let her dogs on a walk after they have slept throughout the night. This walk allows for dogs to go to the toilet and to stretch their legs. On the walk, Holly likes to play with her dogs with their favourite activity, fetch. Retrieving is a natural instinct wired into the Cocker Spaniel, which makes them great dogs for hunting when they go and retrieve the birds their owners have shot down. After the morning walk, Holly then feeds her dogs with regular dry dog food, as Woody and Jessie are eager for their breakfast. Food costs Holly roughly £40 a month to feed both dogs. Holly likes to give 2 full mugs worth of food to her dogs. A dog's diet would depend on the type of dog and their weight. Once the dogs are finished eating, Holly then allows the dogs to go play in the garden. Woody and Jessie like to play with a variety of different toys, but today they are only interested in the iconic dog toy, the bone. And when one of them has it, the other immediately wants it as well. Toys are important for any dog. This is because it keeps them entertained and gives them something to do and focus on. Lack of dog toys would cause them to get bored, which could result in torn up furniture. After chasing around the garden in an attempt to steal the bone from Woody, Jessie admits defeat and ends up losing interest, going off to do her own thing. Woody celebrates his victory by gnawing down on the bone. To spend time and create a closer bond to the dogs, Holly likes to take them on a walk around the countryside to let them run around in nature and tap into their roots. The Cocker Spaniel has an exaggerated reputation of being extremely energetic and crazy. Whilst it is true that they do have lots of energy, they tend to act calmer more into their adulthood. It is important for them to get lots of exercise to stay healthy and so that they can stay happy. They need an estimated 1 to 2 hours worth of exercise per day, which can be up for change depending on the weight and size of the Cocker Spaniel. Holly has trained her dogs well and have complete faith that they will not wander off without her and get lost. This allows Holly to let the dogs run free and enjoy the walk at their own pace. Open spaces away from the public is a great place to walk dogs. It allows them to connect with nature, which keeps them entertained, and they are also able to run around free with no restrictions. Holly first lets Woody and Jessie off the lead in the field, a large open area where they are clearly visible at all times. Next, Holly walks into the woods, an incredible and truly beautiful place to view the dog's hunting instincts kick in, watching them sniff around trying to find animals, which is helped with their large floppy ears as it helps them focus on the scent that they are on. Throughout their entire walk, Woody often likes to stay at a safe distance from Holly. Jessie, on the other hand, likes to run around and adventure her surroundings. This little ball of energy will constantly keep running, having the time of her life. As they walk through the woods and arrive at their exit, Holly, Woody and Jessie then continue through the countryside until making it at the top of this hill. This hill overlooks the whole town that Holly lives in. The whole walk takes roughly 1 hour long from leaving her house to eventually getting to the top of the hill. After they get to the top, Holly and her dogs then have a break and allows them to get a quick rest before walking home. Once Holly and the dogs have returned home, Woody and Jessie take no time in making themselves comfortable. Because of their long walk outdoors, the dogs will spend the evening resting as they have used up a lot of their energy when they were running around. The evening is a quiet time for Holly and the dogs. As Woody and Jessie are tired, she gives them their dinner and then focuses on other things going on in her life. Eventually the night comes. Holly lets her dogs have a quick moment to go outside and relieve themselves before going to bed. They are able to get to sleep quickly and have a peaceful sleep throughout the night. During this, these dogs might actually have dreams which can be noticed through their excessive twitching. These dreams are speculated to be about the dog being with their owner or even chasing animals. The Cocker Spaniel needs around 12 to 14 hours of sleep per day, and they get the majority of that sleeping throughout the quiet night.